here we have the Holy Grail POS edition with my 225 Yamaha DRS. Yes, this is a correct one. This is a red frame. I do have the red seat. It's actually over on the DR right now. It's got the correct rack on it. It's got the headlight cover, or protector, I guess you'd call it. Plastics are perfect. There's no cracks, nothing like that. Everything is here. The only big downside of it is somebody decided to weld that on a little bit on the frame and on each one of those, but they'll just get ground off and cleaned up. I don't even know if there's any oil in this thing, really. And let's see. Very, very little. I know the motor is not stuck, but I think one of the valves is stuck because, well, I can pull it over. An infant could pull it over pretty easily, really. As you can tell, it's missing both back rims and that piece right there. No hub on that side's gone. I have a guy who said he'd send me one, so hopefully that gets coming soon. Then all I gotta do is get some wheels and tires and it'll be complete. But the downside is the entire swing arm up in there, all the bushings and everything are shot. I've never checked the oil in the rear end because I'm not that far into this thing yet, and I'm working on the 200 ES still. The motor, as I said, has really nothing there for me. It seemed to have gained some compression, which is actually no, it still doesn't. Never mind. But yeah, this was a barn find. A guy has no idea what he had. I bought this fairly cheap, just like everything in here. That's why everything's non-running, probably. But yeah, it is all correct. It is all there, excluding those two pieces. Only problem is, it doesn't run. Who knows if the bottom's any good. The rear end might not be good. The swinger needs all new bearings. The front end is good. None of the brakes seem to work. The throttle was stuck when I got it, so that tells me pretty easily that the carburetor is going to need rebuilt. But that's a pretty minor problem right now, and I can do that fairly easily and fairly quick because I've done it enough on these two. So it basically needs everything. But for what it is, I'm actually willing to do it. The only real downsides is these handlebars are not golden, which means that they probably are not the original ones, even though they're 225 correct. These actually still look okay for being gold, but finding these boots that are red, that are the correct ones, are a pain in the butt. The front gold rim still looks good though, I guess. Like I said, for what it is, I mean, I could probably part it out pretty easily because you don't find these, but I don't want to because it's just too rare of a three-wheel. I'm sorry, my camera's doing terrible and I got flies attacking me. But yeah, that's it, and you might see more on this as I get to going through it. I can never find any videos of these on YouTube, so I'll be one of the few. Thanks for watching. If you've got one of these, tell me about it and subscribe.